when it's turned off. Because the whole family's in the backyard having fun. When you spend less to get your yard ready at Walmart, you could have more of that. It's rollback time at Walmart. Now you can get Scott's Turf Builder, Pennington Grass Seed, and Spectracide Bug Killer for less. You can also save on a Brute Mower by Briggs & Stratton and a Poulon Pro Trimmer. That sounds good to me. Save money, live better. Walmart.
PM show. Barn burner personified.
Is it?
I don't know. I felt like saying that.
I like it. I mean, we're on fire.
Paul Stern, Eric Joseph, Jack Hine.
It's a great day here.
The panel.
Thank you.
Literally a panel discussion on events and issues in the news.
Yeah, just random stuff. I liked, and I'm going to apologize because I cannot pronounce this guy's name, but
Lloyd.
I wish it was because I'd be able
okay.
to pronounce that. This just happened today. He's a young designer. He does lighting design. His name? Alejandro. Yeah, I can do that one. Can you do this part? Bielavesky?
Bielavesky sounds good.
Bielavesky.
Let's call him AB.
They found him dead on the floor of his Manhattan apartment.
Oh.
But you want to guess how this went down? They didn't just find him dead. They found him wearing a latex suit and his hands bound.
Oh, so he was into one of those...
I'm guessing that this was an accident. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think this was foul play.
Yeah, kind of like, what's his name? The guy that was found hung in his closet.
Carradine.
Yeah, David Carradine. Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, and it's a slower news day. I think that's why this made news. But thing was, he wasn't with. He has a boyfriend. He's not straight.
Okay,
his
so
boyfriend is in England and called and said, "I haven't been able to get a hold of Alejandro."
So there's another unfaithful person out in the world.
So somebody goes up to his apartment and they find him. They had a description of how they found him, but he was wearing all latex. He was wearing a mask and his hands were bound. I have a feeling this was he met somebody out.
That's an or something.
Yeah, exactly, and it went wrong.
Well, that sucks for him.
And his boyfriend, who just called and said, "Hey, where's Alejandro?"
Yeah, that's a little rough. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a lot rough. I think that's what he wanted. It just went a little bad.
No, it's hard to imagine how somebody can get themselves in such a situation. But
you have to have a safe word, Paul. That's how it works.
No, I actually, I was once, not once.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah. No, but I know sometimes when you're involved in intimacy, you get involved in like what they call the playful type of games.
Right.
And I once thought it was a good idea to be like blindfolded.
Right.
That lasted about 5 seconds.
Then you used your safe word. You were like, pineapple.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, when you are blindfolded and even worse than that, having your hands tied like and restrained, you have absolutely no control over anything.
No, that's the point, I think.
And so this Alejandro guy, I could imagine that after he got the latex suit on, and whatever else came around, that it could have gotten really strange.
Yeah,
I would have been worried at that point.
And just for those of you who don't know, latex doesn't really breathe. You know, if you have a problem with latex,
you want to get out of it pretty quick.
Yeah. And I know there's people who are into it.
Was this supposed to be intimacy?
What do you mean? I know they don't know what happened. This just happened. They just found him today. But I know he wasn't with his boyfriend because he's the one who called to say we can't find Alejandro.
That it definitely was intimacy.
Well, yeah, but I think to me it sounds like you met somebody, you got together, and then you said, "Hey, I'm really into this latex thing," and he's like, "Okay, I'll try it out." And then you put this guy in latex, and then, hey, it malfunctions, and I suffocated it, and then you panic and go, "I'm leaving."
Yeah, I would not try this at home. For those of you listening to the PM show today,
we apologize first off.
Hey, I just report the news. I don't make it.
Yeah, don't do this kind of stuff. It's not a good idea. Believe me, take it from me. I've not done the latex deal, but I've done.
Would you, as a test for us, maybe if we got some?
No, I know. I've done.
Can we put you in latex just to see what could possibly go wrong?
I've done enough to know to say that leave it to the professionals.
Are there professionals in that field?
I think there are.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised. At least let's go ahead and say that.
Moving on to more random weird things. Steven Seagal is in the news once again. The lawman.
Steven Seagal. He gets into a lot of trouble.
Tell people what the latest accusation is, and then I'll tell you the breaking news.
He's being sued for sex trafficking and assault.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate.
Any latex?
No latex involved yet. It did not get to that point.
What are they accusing him of?
They're accusing him of of owning 2 Russian sex slaves.
Right. And hiring an assistant to basically
an executive assistant
to be basically another sex slave.
How do you own a Russian sex slave?
First of all, you got to get the internet, Paul, because that's where you buy them. But then you just have them
mail order brides.
Okay. Let's. Do we have anything else on the list?
Well, no, but here's the thing.
This is a big story. Big story. She's 23 years old. Nadine Nugent is the executive assistant to Steven Seagal, who was hired. But then she found. Once she found out that Mr. Seagal, and I quote, Mr. Seagal has been keeping 2 young Russian females attendants on staff who were available for his sexual needs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. After she found out, she quit. She's filed a lawsuit. Here's the problem that I have, though. She stayed on the job 2 days, and on the first day, listen to what happened. Nugent claims the very first night on the job, Steven Seagal treated her as his sexual toy. Nugent says in a lawsuit against Seagal, he pushed his hands up her skirt, tried to fondle her breast, forced his hands down her pants. The next morning she complained, and nothing was done. The next day, Seagal did it again, and also because they also consumed illegal pills.
I think I actually saw this movie.
Okay, now this was just posted.
I'm sorry. If I were hired at a job, and the first day my boss tries to touch me, I say,
yeah, I got to go.
First off, I'm going to knock you out. Second off, I'll see you in court.
It's like when I got here, I said, Paul, take that latex off and quit touching me. But this is just from 42 minutes ago. Now they're starting to research this woman. Her name's actually Caden.
Caden, excuse me, I'm sorry.
This woman, now they found out, appeared on an episode of the Tyra Banks show where she claimed to be a lipstick lesbian who can, and this is in quotes, trick men into doing whatever she wants.
Hire me.
Right. She was on a 2009 episode of the show entitled The Gay Kingdom, in which she bragged, I can use my sex appeal to get any girl that I want, to trick any guy and trick any guy into getting what I want.
Is it fair to say that we, based on the evidence that we have at hand, we do not believe
her credibility is starting to get chipped away. Let's put it that way.
But I want to find out about the Russian sex slaves.
Yeah, where are they?
That's what I want to find out.
Yeah, because
it says here that one of them actually quit. So you can't own someone and have them quit your ownership. So I don't know.
True. So this story has a lot of facets, and it seems like as it develops, there's no credibility with Caden, but we will find out what happens with this. It'll be interesting to see for our friend.
Do we have any normal news of the day? Can we get to something?
Yeah, Twitter's going to start having advertising on it, finally. It's been around, and everybody's like, how does Twitter make money? And really, they weren't making any money, but now they're going to start putting ads in. There will be ads on Twitter.
What will be the first ad on Twitter?
That I don't know. It supposedly started today. So you could go on there and look, but they're going to have paid tweets as it is, and Twitter will finally start making some money.
Well, good for them.
Right. And the best thing is you could pay to tweet to find new sex slaves or somebody into latex.
Steven Seagal at twitter.com or something like that.
Did I ever tell the story about when I was blindfolded and restrained?
Yes, you did.
Okay, there to go. Okay, it is the PM show. There will be something more to come. You can rest assured on that. What it is, we do not know as of yet, but it is coming. Faster than you know it. It will be here.